The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 10:40 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling it London Euston only. This train is formed of 11 coaches. An seat service is available for sales of hot and cold refreshments. First-class accommodation is at the front of the train. There is a planned closure on the Waterloo and City line. There are part closures on the Circle and District lines and Docklands Light Railway. There are minor delays on the Bakerloo line and the Elizabeth line. There is currently a good service operating on all other lines. Platform 2 for the 10:40 Avanti West Coast service.
Olmasın için. Oh, thanks. Ah, let's see what, thanks. Let's see what else there is.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line. The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 10:56 London North Western Railway, service to Nuneaton, calling at Coventry Arena, Bedworth, Bermuda Park, and Nuneaton. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Platform 4 of the 10:56 London North Western Railway, service to Nuneaton, calling at Coventry Arena, Bedworth, Bermuda Park, and this train is formed of 2 coaches. The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 1100 London North Western Railway, service to Leamington Spa, Kenilworth, and Leamington Spa. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
in a while. Oh, okay. Ah. It's so when watching stuff play, I can feel like the muscles like.
Oh, in the arm.
Yeah.
Platform 2 for the 1100 London North Western Railway service to Leamington Spa, calling it Kenilworth and Leamington Spa. This train is formed of 2 coaches. This is a security message. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. The next train to arrive at the platform will be the 11:05 London North Western Railway service to London Euston via Northampton, calling at Rugby, Long Buckby, Northampton, Wolverton, Milton Keynes Central, Bletchley, Leighton Buzzard, Watford Junction and London Euston. This train is formed of 8 coaches. The next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 11:06 Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street, calling at Birmingham International and Birmingham New Street. This train is formed of 11 coaches. An at-seat service is available for sales of hot and cold refreshments. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train. Western Railway service to London Euston via Northampton. Calling at Rugby, Longbourn, Northampton, Wolverton, Milton Keynes Central, Bletchley, Leighton Buzzard, Watford Junction and London Euston. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Platform 3 for the 11:06 Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street. Calling at Birmingham International and Birmingham New Street. This train is formed of 11 coaches. The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 11:10 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Calling it London Euston only. This train is formed of 9 coaches. You can find the shop in Coach C for delicious. First class accommodation is at the front of the train. There is a planned closure on the Waterloo and City line. There are part closures on the Circle and District lines and Docklands Light Railway. There are minor delays on the Bakerloo line and the Elizabeth line. There is currently a good service operating on all other lines. Platform 2 for the 11:10 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Calling it London Euston only. This train is formed of 9 coaches. next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 11:15 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham Street, Corliott Canley, Tile Hill, Berkswell, Hampton in Arden, Birmingham International and Birmingham New Street. This train is formed of 8 coaches. CCTV recording is in operation at this station for the purpose of security and safety. Platform 3 of the 11:15 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street, Tile Hill, Berkswell, Hampton in Arden, Birmingham International and Birmingham New Street. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
Nah, it's money, yeah. It's good like this all the time. Yeah, you don't know. Oh, I need to open my posture. That. Hey? My back is back. Yeah. Yeah, so for now, yes. It's fun.